I'm here. Now, how's the video? And do I sound okay? Yes, I was having trouble. I'm here. Can you still not hear me? There's one more thing I can close. No. It shouldn't be a problem, actually. How's the video? And do I sound okay? Having trouble. Can you still not hear me? This thing I can close. Sound is horrid. Okay. I do wish I knew what I had done last time. Okay. Uh-oh, that's not it. Sound is horrid. Okay. Oh, am I? Oh, how's that? How's that? Oh, am I? Oh, that's not it. Yeah, I unplugged one thing. Okay. Way better? Okay. There's one other thing that I wanted to check off here, but I can't find the why does it keep doing that? Hey Steve, do you know how to get back to your little screen? The main screen?
Yeah, you got tummy times going on.
Okay, we are live, so
Sorry.
Is it
which little screen?
the screen that you usually have? It's got all your stuff on it, and it's got the little, you know. It's not editor, is it?
I'm not familiar with this app. You brought whatever
Studio
box.
mode?
Is that the whole menu right there? And that's the whole program. You got it half screen.
Yeah, so I got out of it and I don't know how to get back into it.
Oh, so you totally left the whole app? This is where
No. I didn't leave the app.
Okay. I would probably say dashboard home, maybe. Right there.
I did, but it pops me into.
Okay.
What I want to see is what microphone it's using. Oh, the sound is good? Okay.
We'll deal with it later.
All right. Well, then I will
Fiddle with it later.
fiddle with it later. Steve, I know what to say. Thank you. It just irritates me that I can't see what I'm looking for. But anyway, okay. I'm glad it's all good. you know what I mean? It's just one of those things that irritate. Okay. I found it. Very nice. Okay. We just got... I wonder why it says this microphone and not the crane microphone. Okay. Well, I think that's it. Yes, okay, very good. I found what I was looking for. Sorry, everybody. The more I figure this out, the less frustrated I'll get, so there we go. All right. Now, hello, Kenny. Hello, Penny. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Yana. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Wilson. Did I miss anyone? Hello, Coloring for the Joy of It. Oh, thank you. I recently discovered your channel, so I'm glad you're here. And hello, Tanya. Very nice. Thank you all for coming in. It has been a trying morning. And I used the word morning because I was up till probably 2. And not because I wanted to be. I just got restless leg. You know, sometimes the amount of medicine I take isn't enough and I've got to take an extra little bit. And then of course you've got to wait 15-20 minutes before it kicks in. Hey, True. Hey, Pickle. I'm so glad y'all are here. I realized when I chose the pencils for this page that if you wanted to follow along, you wouldn't be able to because I got, well, maybe some of you might have all the same pencils I do, but I changed a few out, but I think I'm just going to leave it because it would take too long to sit here and mess with it. Okay, let me show you what I finished though. Okay. Oh. Very nice. All right. I am not going to move my camera because I just can't do it right now. Also, I think in order to make this... Oh, wait a minute. I just had a thought. I'm always trying to tweak things and make them better, which might be irritating to some, so I just had this idea. I'd have to move that out of the way, but that's all right. I might be able to move it this way. Now, I'm sorry you're gonna be sick for a second, but I want to fix the camera. Well, that gave me a little bit more height, which I think is fine. Anyhow, I was trying to raise the camera to where you could see the whole page at once, but that is going to take a little bit more shaking, and I'd rather not do that to y'all. Now, here's the finished picture. I believe I primarily used... What did I use on this? Oh, Brute Funer Squares, Prismacolors, Posca, and I thought there was something else I used on there. I was going to add some sparkly stuff. I did use the silver the silver pencil out of the Faber-Castell. That is the best I can't talk. Silver pencil. Okay. Yes, I haven't had enough sleep, so if I mess up, I'm sorry. Silver pencil that of the sets that I have. Of course, the pens are going to be better, but as far as pencils go, that's a pretty good one. All right. If you want me to make a video on how I did or how I colored the metal silver, I can, but you can find many videos on coloring silver out there. And oh, I know also I used Derwent ink tints on some of the background. Hey, stop that. Dogs. Hey, stop that. Okay. So this is the book that I was going to work in today, Kingdom of Curious Creatures. Leslie, the page looks great. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. It's 12:30 a.m. Leslie, oh, I'm so sorry. Hello, Melissa. Want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm actually on my second cup of coffee myself. It's decaf, though. I guess you can still say it's coffee, right? Oh, boy, that tastes so divine. So divine. Usually the second cup, well, it's because it's decaf, it has a slightly different flavor than the full calf. And I can't always get the proportion of the two creamers and the stevia I use to get it just right. But this morning, it's just right. I love it. And I did have breakfast somewhere in the middle of the stream. We're going to pause for a potty snack break. That sounds so bad. Okay. I've been wanting to work in this book for a little while, and I said, all right, I'm going to get it out. I'm just going to do it. I started out with using this as a reference, somewhat, is to try all my pencils on this book. I did actually try them in the back here, but just in a small way, and I really wanted to test drive them, you know, instead of just sitting in a parked car. I want to get out and test drive each one. So let's see. I may not remember what they all are, but I will try. Oh, I wrote them. I wrote down the initial. All right, this one was done with. Oh, would you like to be zoomed in just a little bit? Oh, I'm so excited. I can zoom. All right, that's pretty good. Okay, this one is the Grizzeye, and it worked okay. This is very smooth paper, and this is the English edition of Kingdom of Curious Creatures, and it's a little smooth of paper. So the Grizzeye worked okay. I wouldn't say they worked perfectly. The next was the Brute Funer Squares, which worked okay. They worked fine. They worked okay. I don't know. Okay and fine, is that the same thing? Then I tried the Star Joys, not the Golds, and they worked pretty well. And this one I used Faber-Castell Polychromos, and it worked really well for, well, I guess it likes smooth paper. I'm not sure, but that's what I did. And then, of course, Prisma. Oh, don't fall. Please don't fall. I got so much junk on this table. Okay, Prisma. Yeah, the Prismas worked great. The this one is done with the Brute Funer Macarons, and they worked fine, nice and smooth. This one is done with Mark Arts, and it worked well. The Black Widows worked well. The Starjoy Golds, it's okay. The best one was a surprise to me. Oh, sorry, here's the Starjoy Golds. The best as far as I'm concerned, what I've been able to use, is the Arctics. I was very surprised that how nicely the Arctics felt on this page, on this paper. So for this paper, I would recommend the Arctics, the Prismas, the Faber-Castells. I mean, really, all of them worked okay. There was some that worked better than okay. I need to write a list of descriptive words and what they actually mean. It's funny. Like we work that's one, and then there's okay, and this is pretty good, or pretty well, I guess would be better English grammar, and really well and great. There's too many. Y'all probably have the same problem. You've got to find that right word that just feels exactly the way, you know, you want it to come out. Anyhow, so that being said, it was really late when I started this, and I wanted to get the full benefit of using the crazy, remember that crazy thing I did where I sorted all my pencils? Yeah. All right, I've been talking a bit. Let's see. Oh, hello, Marcy. Okay. Boy, I missed a lot of stuff. All right, got that. So you're in Michigan. A tornado touchdown. Oh dear. I'm glad you're okay now. Thank you for the goodness. We don't get tornadoes. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Some places in the world don't get tornadoes, but they might get hurricanes. Oh, the cyclones? Cyclones? Isn't that a hurricane? Yeah. Oh no, your best friend was hit? Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, Jennifer, that sounds good. Yeah, I've got good memories of my grandparents too, Pickle. uh, yes, I love this coloring book too. All right, well, I guess I've caught up sufficiently. All right, very good. Um, so, what did I say? I was saying, that being said, which is such a funny phrase to me. Where's the page? I started to gather. Oh, yeah, I know what I was trying to say. There it is. Yeah, I wanted to use my crazy, I don't know, sorting in addition to, or using it on cards from the color cube. And something I did yesterday, I know some of y'all have said maybe it's not the best thing in the world, but I needed something like it. I went ahead and bought the digital color cubes, which is the catalogs, and the companion. And I really just wanted the companion, but they don't sell it by itself. And I thought, well, I can use the catalog too. I'll just go ahead and do that. And that's what I did. And so what I was doing was taking all my sorted pencil charts and seeing which one matched the best. I probably went way too far and matched each of those. I mean, that's OCD at its best. Then this morning, when I was more awake than I was last night, I thought, maybe I should have just used the Artex. Something freeing about them. Truth, just something freeing. I can't wait to teach color. Awesome. And so I thought I would try to just use the Artex, but my time was too limited to pick all of them out again. But I can say that I do like the companion to the color catalog. It's got several of the sets I have, and what I was able to do with that was test out which one worked better for that color. And later on, I'm not sure if it'll be today, but something eventually I'd like to do is to either, start slowly, print out a couple things, couple of the blank ones, maybe in black and white and not color. I'm not sure. Probably. Yeah, it would have to be color. Duh, why would it be black and white? I suppose I could color it. Anyway, I don't know what I was thinking there. Boop, forget it. Anyway, write down for each card what color that I have that works better for that particular color, and not worry about this stuff on the back because it's crazy. I'm having a recording error. An error occurred with output. Please check your streaming recording settings. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. All right. And then I wanted to try a page that I didn't care that much about, but something that I could try these out on. I do care about this one, not as much as some of the other ones. And like Connie says, it's just paper, right? I know Prismacolors work well in here because that's what I used for this one. I followed Elena's tutorial for that, but I did change a few things in there. Some of the vegetables, some of the things that were in the jars, little boys. Oh, you can't see that. The little boys. They were both red, and I wanted him, or this bunny, to have a blue one. But that's neither here nor there. I picked this one since it's kind of summery in a way. And then I went to selecting my colors for the page. If you have it, it's 83 and 88. And then I just kind of figured out what colors I wanted where. And this is something that I don't think I can zoom out anymore. This is I guess a little tool, or so I don't know what you'd call it, but something that Barbara Colors has done. She bought this page of slots that go inside a notebook kind of thing, and she uses these to hold whatever she's working on, holding the pencils for it. And I thought, well, that's a great idea, because then they don't go rolling off. You don't have to dig through all of them to find something like this. You hear that? Huh. So yeah, that's what I was using. And the other reason I picked this is because I spent so much time on this that I guess I wanted something a little simpler, which of course I tend to complicate, but it's all right. Look at this little guy right here. Oh, I looked up a picture of crabs, and there are different colored crabs, but since I already had this color out on, let's see, what did I use? I used the Artex Prisma, mainly the Prisma Carmine Red on that. I said, all right, let's just do that. I picked these two because, oh, I zoomed in again. I'm so sorry. I need to watch that. All right, I picked these two out of my collection because they went well together, and I wanted these colors, like a little bit of sandy color, but I also wanted some green, and then I wanted to have a pop of color in there. I know that word is so overused sometimes, and that was my pop. So I think so far it's coming out all right. All right. Yeah, I really like that. And they, I think maybe I paid $7 or $8 for that, maybe 10. I can't remember, but it's worth it if you can get it. I don't want to get the notebook that the removable sleeves go in. I just wanted the one sleeve. So there we are. Online. Leslie the crab is so cute. I know. And you know what I did is I took all the colors that I'd gotten out for these two colors. I thought there was one more. Well, if there is one more, I don't know where it is. I didn't put it back in the sleeve like a good little girl. Anyway, I took the colors I already had in the red, and I noticed that the crabs were red. So what I did was I actually started out with the blush pink. And no, I didn't. That was it. Here's the other one. It was not even pink at all. Well, it is seashell pink. I put some of this on the lower body, the lower parts. And then I came in with this pink blush, and I just kept building up until I got down to shades, the darker shade. What do you call that? I don't know, the dark. And you know how I like to have really dark darks, really contrasts. And I probably could sit here and tweak this all day. And the underneath, I used some light umber. I think it was just lighter brownish colors. And that's the first time I think I've used, not the first time I've used like an undertone color for something, but one that I chose myself. When I'm watching, what's her name? Karen, she'll use this color, the first layer, this one color, and I think, how is that going to end up being the color that it looks like, supposed to look like? And then she puts another color on top of that, and pretty soon you've got this great color. And okay, so that's kind of what I call undertone, and I tried that on here, and I think it worked well, at least for me. Oh, hey Connie, thank you for coming in. Oh yeah, I'm using actually Prisma. I could try to get the Artex out and where did I put that? Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I could, when I'm changing colors, I could just try to find an equivalent in here so y'all won't be too confused. I guess you can figure it out. I'm confused, so all right. Okay. The puppy is over there chewing on. Come here. What's your toy? He was chewing on a box, which isn't that important, but it was getting on my nerves. Okay, for these little flowers here, I think there's another one down here. Anyone know, own a lemonade machine? Yes, I do like it. It is called a Scotch. You can get them at Walmart or Amazon. I think I actually got that one on Amazon. Alright, so I tried two different ways of putting this on here. So I'll do this one first. I keep changing my mind. This is actually the Saxy Blue from the Brute Max, because it was actually the only blue that went well with the steel blue. Now I know I don't have to be exact, but I was seeing how exact could I be. And this is the Artex Peacock Blue. I think over here I used the Black Widow Blue Daisy. And then I was thinking, well, how do I go up the middle with the dark, or do I go evenly around? And I guess that just depends on how you want the flower. So I'm going to be color dark like this. There's no really right way to color a leaf, a flower. It's just whatever you want. And I like to try different ways to see which one I like the best. I'm glad y'all are chatting. That's fun. All right, this is the Saxy Blue. It's almost a little bit. I'm not sure these two go together that well. Okay, so that's with doing the dark first. Now then, I get so impatient with coloring little circles that I just want to like go. But I found out that it really does pay off to try to do the little circles. I think I like that way better. I'm gonna turn on the fan. I'm like sweating. I am sweating. I'm not like sweating. I'm sweating. Perspiring. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Which is not uncommon for me. Good night, Leslie. I'm not sure when it was in my years that I realized that the southern hemisphere has the opposite seasons. I probably knew it sometime in my education, but to really think about that and ruminate over it, probably adult. I thought, oh, well, that makes sense that there's the other way because they're at the southern hemisphere. It's funny the things that you learn when you're grown up. You go, oh, that's what they're saying. Or like in a song. All right, that might make noise, but I gotta have that right on me. Like in The Sound of Music. I'm sure y'all all know what that is. I grew up on that. The first time I saw it, I was 2 years old. And I still remember that. That's the earliest memory I have. Well, so I would watch it whenever it came on TV. It usually was at Thanksgiving. Sometimes it'd be on in December or maybe even Easter. But for some reason, they played it in Thanksgiving, and I thought that was kind of weird. Oh, see all my testing down here? So I watched it every year. And I just mimicked the sounds that I heard, right? And I thought that's what they're saying, so I'm gonna say that too. But I don't know how many times in my adult life I've listened more closely to what is being said and sung that I'll find myself, or I did find myself thinking or saying, oh, that's what they're saying. Oh, well, that makes sense. Do any of y'all have that? Not necessarily with the sound music, but anything. I love this little butterfly that I ordered from Emily. I love these colors. I haven't stuck it on anything. I did use them as a bookmark. Use that one and another couple of stickers I had. Anyway. So yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. And I don't know how I got on that subject. I'm going to be losing a lot of trains in this live stream because I haven't had enough sleep. But when I'm done, I will have lunch and probably take a nap. We'll see. I may feel like just coloring. Let's see. Last 2 days here have been like beating on Shetland. Love that show. I'll watch it. But will this series know about some of the songs I sang along to as a kid? Yeah. Yeah. You think, oh, that's what they're saying. Of course, I can't recall what words they were, what songs they were, but I just know that I have done that. It's really super funny. I was actually kind of discouraged with the Artex because I hardly used them, and maybe I just didn't use the right book. And I thought, well, it actually still isn't one that I would, that's in my top pencils. Like top 3, 4, 5. 3. Top 3. But I'm pleasantly surprised that I found a book that I like how they work in there. I was hoping the Grizzly worked in here really well. They work okay, but they don't work super great, if that's even a way to say that. I'm using the Fulbright Full Blender to kind of wiggle these colors together a little bit. Alright. So I've got this kind. This one is a different flower than the other two, so I need to think, what other colors do I have that I can color this with? I could make it, let me see how many there are. 2. I'm going to zoom out a little bit because y'all may not like being zoomed in that far. Putting on heating pad, could put on your lap while you paint. Others are talking about sound music, so it got confusing. Oh, No, Kenny, I hear ya. I jump around a lot. And then I forget what I was doing. Okay, so I'm looking for these flowers. All right, so got those two are the same. That one. So there is enough that I could make those just this color and maybe this one. So I kind of used more of the lighter colors on these. So I could probably use the darker one on those. I just don't want to be overwhelming. Then maybe y'all can tell me what these are. They almost look like marbles. Or maybe they're a beach ball. I don't know what they are, but it's something round that has flour on it. I mean, everything else I could pretty much figure out what it is. Maybe this, I don't know what this one is. It's just an odd shape. Oh, look at that. I forgot to do that part. All right. This is seashell pink. I'm not sure why they call this seashell pink, because it doesn't really look pink. Doesn't look a pink. Oh, stop that. Mushroom. Now this looks like seashell pink to me. This is dark brown, probably a little darker than I want, but I'm gonna go very lightly with it. It's a shell. This is a shell? I have behind nose pencils till now. Can't get them here. Oh, the Artex. It's a shell. Like a sea grape or blueberry. Okay. I hate the autocorrect too. Usually grayish and off-white in color, I think anyway. Okay. They do not sell to us, so we don't need them. Oh, what pencil set are you talking about? I'm lost. Hot tea. Somebody said hot tea. Ooh. Hot tea sounds good too. Even though it's hot tea still sounds good. Oh, boy. Good boy. Good Tyler. Go sleepy. Go sleepy. Yeah. They are flat. Oh. I have seen those. They are flat. Those are flat. Okay. They don't quite look like silver dollars. Now I forgot their name. They don't quite look like what I'm trying to think of. Sand dollars, yes. I knew there was a dollar in there. I read that text is going triple. Yeah, Yana, I try not to think about it. And I just stay in. I wish that everybody that takes blood pressure medicine could stay in so that it won't bother them. I'm not sure if I like how this one's turning out. I think I'd rather it be a little less brown, because we're right next to this shell. Not that it has to be a lighter color, but that's just what I would like. I don't know if that made any difference in the whole scheme of things. Would stay in also. Yeah. The Artex? You can't get the Artex? These little flowers look like these parts were might have been green, but they also could be the color of the flower. They were just different enough where I said, all right, those are going to be green. See if I can locate any more. There's one. Okay, I think I started out with a lighter color. This one is olive green. What I did back here, picking the three colors, the idea was to have a light, medium, and dark of this color. Well, this color is actually the middle color here, but to have three of them so that I could have some like shadowy color with that. But probably all I really need to do is have the one color, maybe two colors. I don't really need three on that. Something I was noticing, yeah, I mentioned it earlier that I would test out which brand I had that matched this color the best, whatever color it was. And because when I was looking at the companion as to what colors to pick from whatever set, in some cases it didn't really go at all. And I thought, well, all right, let me try a different set. And so I noticed that whatever color she, now there's no one color per, whatever this number is. So there's going to be differences, and I understand that. But since I have so many sets, I can try to find the exact match. But then also, it may not be important to find the exact match. I was just trying to see how close, and I said that already. Oh, wrong one. See how close I could get. I think earlier I was talking about what I'd like to do is print out some of them and write down what color from what set works the best. I'm sorry, this one is a marker. It's just, you know, just an OCD thing. And I don't use that term lightly like some people do. I really do have that problem. But it'll be all right. I'm learning how to deal with it. So hello, Rinka. I need a stretch. I need to stretch. Kind of wanted to do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I kind of like using the light. Zoom in a little bit. All right, I need to sharpen. Hey, Callie. Okay. I tend to not gravitate toward coloring in little circles, partly because of, I guess, impatient to get the color down, but also early on in my coloring, I would watch Coloring with Elena, and she's really got this painterly stroke with the pencils. And I mean, if she had this right here, she would just not do circles. And then you have others that will do little circles. And both are legit ways of doing it. But then I can get so into using the painterly stroke that I end up seeing streaks. And I try to just figure out which kind of stroke works better for me. Everybody's got their different ways. And I overthink things, so it's all right. All right, sorry, that was blush pink. Blush pink. And now I'm switching to just pink. Blush pink and just pink. I wish coffee could brew faster. Get a Keurig, Kenny. It'll be a snap. See, stuff is hard for me to color. Is it? That is what I do. Connie, what is it that you do? Since there's just a slight delay and I have a great memory, you might have responded to something I said that was too long ago for me to remember. Oh, the Elena way? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely like that. It's sort of I don't know if freeing is the word that I'm looking for. I kind of prefer it to little circles because you could have different pressure with each part of the circle. Or I can anyway. And then it becomes something you don't want. So I kind of prefer that painterly stroke. Yeah, that's what I did here. Ended up all right, now this may be too many pencil layers for this spot. I can almost feel like it is starting to go slide around. Let me go back to the light one. Kind of smooth that out a little. Does that frog have a shanty cup? Oh. You know, that is so funny. I didn't notice that. That's good. How would, if I want to do this page because I like the beach and it's cute. It goes along with this side. How would I make that look like a shanty cup? That would be funny. It's right here. Look, he's got little swim trunks on. That's hilarious. The more I look at that and realize this frog has swim trunks on, the funnier it is. And here's a little crab down here at the bottom. He's like, what? Hey, I want those flowers. This is a ring toss game. I thought it was some sort of like rope they were using to pull something, but it's a ring toss game made out of rope. Isn't that funny? That's too funny. Your head is covered. Oh, was that covering it? Boop. Oh, there it is. That's too funny. Yeah. You have an espresso. Oh. Well, wouldn't that be faster than a Keurig, or is it the same kind of thing? Oh, it's the same kind of thing. Yeah, I really like this one. Of the two bigger ones, there's Kingdom of Curious Creatures Symphony. Maybe there's three. No, that's Symphony. I thought there was one more. Oh, Garden of Fairy Tale Animals. Okay, so this one I like, but not as much as the Kingdom one, which I'm using. And I definitely like Symphony of Cute Animals. Yeah, I like that one a lot too. Yep. I would definitely definitely want to finish those. There's some months that I wish I just could work in one book, but then I end up looking through a different book and going, oh, I want to color that, I want to color that. So I don't think I could stay in one book in a month if I tried. Ooh, Elena just posted some kind of new picture on Patreon. Make sure I'm in the middle of the page, sorry. Now then I can go in with my darkest Mayan violet color. This may not, no, it's not wanting to get on there. I think there's too many layers. Yeah, I probably ought to stick with just 3 pencils on here, or I could stick with 2. So she just uploaded her tutorial for World Within Worlds, the Egyptian picture in there. I don't much like that. I like the little farm. I think there's both of them have a little farm in them, but yeah, I don't much like that one. Let's see, which book is this one? Kingdom. Yeah, yeah. Kingdom is a compilation book? Is it really? I don't think Kingdom is a compilation book because this has different pictures in it than in these other two. Here we have Symphony. Yeah, those are different. Garden is different. Yeah, Garden I think was the first one. And Kingdom. Well, they're all different. They're all different. I have all 4. What was the fourth book? Did I miss the 4th book, or is that? You mean the? This is the Japanese version. Japanese, yeah. And oh, look here, Connie. Do you remember doing this on your? This was probably the first video or live stream I saw of yours, and I tried to color this little thing similar. Yeah, I think that was the first time I saw you. Saw your channel. I had actually seen you in other live streams, and then Shannon would say, oh, Connie's on next. And because I didn't know who Connie was, because it's not in your name there. It just didn't occur to me that that was who you were. So anyway, then I finally got it a couple of months later, and I go, oh. So I went to find you. Yeah. Let me see. I thought about maybe looking up some seashells. To get some ideas on what to color, how to color. Not how to color, but photos. Oh, that's got a lot of them in there. Ooh. So many. Probably I could just color them anything, but ooh, that's interesting. All right, so this one has some of, yeah. It sort of starts out with this murk color. If you want me to find the equivalent for any pencil that I use, I've got Polys, Prismas, Black Widows, Arctics, Grisaille, Brute Squares, Starjoy Gold, Mark Art, and the regular Starjoys. It's taking me well over a year to get those. So it's not like I got them magically. Let's see. I can't see what y'all are saying unless I go back to, where did it go? Oh no. Alright, I'm going to have to open this up all the way to figure out where I was. There we are. There we are. The Great Dane Boxer Mix has decided I'm her person. Her name's Penny. Oh, that book you have is an English version of one of the other books. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, those are really beautiful. So the only one of hers that I have, the Japanese, is the Symphony of Cute Animals. I'm going to use this murk color. And sort of color zoom in again. Woo. Y'all tell me if I'm zoomed in too much, because, you know, now that I have a zoom that works properly, I get a little crazy. I get just a little zoom happy. So this is something I noticed about the Black Widows. Oh, bye, Dawn. See you later. Wilson. Heather, I didn't see you come in earlier. Maybe you're just lurking. Anyhow, something I noticed about the Black Widows is that a lot of the lighter colors, they just don't feel right to me. Like, I'm trying to explain that. I guess they're not as pigmented, if that makes sense. If a light color is pigmented. This one was okay, but some of the other ones aren't that great. Alright, so I got that. Now I'm going to try that blush pink. And I'm going to go over the side here. I saw a shell that looked kind of like this, so I think I'll try it. It's just not as soft as some of the other ones are, I think is what maybe I'm trying to get at. Oh, hey, Allie. Thanks for coming in. Oh, I did? Wilson, I'm sorry. Yes, I definitely need a nap pickle. I just started following you, Allie, and accidentally hit enter trying to backspace. Well, I used to sleep later if I went to bed later, but now I've got dogs that wake me up. I can't, and also some mornings I teach at 8 o'clock, so I've got to get up. I thought about closing that early morning, well, that's I guess not too early, but closing that class. But even if I did, the dogs would still wake me up. Oh, my back has a cramp. I find myself slouching over a lot when I'm coloring. I bet all of y'all have that problem. All right. I'm not sure I want to sharpen this one because it's held together by some glue. The tip is. I just want it a little sharp. Just a little sharp. Okay. That worked all right. It may pop off. I'm not sure when I found Allie. I think I find various people through just connections of who comes into a chat, and I see that their name kind of indicates they have a channel, and I go, ooh, okay, I'm gonna go over there and check them out. And I think that's how I do it. Probably you all do that too. Isn't that cool? Hello, Filippo France. Problem is, I do it real life too. Confuse names with people, then fall over myself apologizing, although only going to sleep at 1 a.m. in the morning didn't help. Oh, you didn't sleep well either? I'm so sorry. Oh, yay. Yeah, y'all go and show Allie some love. She's a really great colorist. She will tell you that she's slow, but I see a lot of people saying they're slow. But in her live stream yesterday or day before, we all agreed that saying we're slow isn't a really big deal. And I said, instead of saying slow, we should say, I'm just taking my time. And because there's really not, just like there's no right or wrong way to color, there's no right or wrong amount of pages to finish. But I love how she does her pages, and yeah, y'all go over there and Allie, you want to shoot, you know what? Well, I guess y'all probably all found her already, but ooh, Kate. Did I miss Kate? Kate! Oh, awesome. I'm glad you're here, Kate. Y'all already found hers. Oh, Jennifer. Jennifer, do you mind going and finding the link to Allie's Facebook page? Not Facebook, YouTube. Isn't that pretty? I like that. I like that. That is so pretty. Whoops. I think, Alyssa, you're also kind. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Let's see. Do you want to post the other people's channels? Shannon, you can post yours. Jennifer, you can post yours. Someone can post Connie's. And who else has a channel? Oh, Angela. Appetite for Coloring has a channel too, but I'm not sure if when she's gonna come back to live stream. But her work is still up there, so that's awesome. All right, what other color can we make of this? There's the seashells. Okay. Let's see. What about these roundy ones right here? Oh, I like how they've got these different bumps and stuff on here. Ooh. That's pretty good. I want to use the mushroom color or this one. I think I'll do this one. Alright, I think I will just use this one overall. This is fawn. Oh, I'm sorry. I am not in the center. That's something I need to get better at, since I can zoom in and out now really far, zoom far down. I need to be more mindful of where the picture is in the frame. I need to sharpen this. Okay, I think everybody's got it. Awesome. Oh, you have dinner on. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Now we can share each other's. And I bet you when you go to some new place, sorry, I just need to do it this way. New channel, you'll probably find other channels. I find it hard to do circles holding the pencil like this. They end up being kind of streaky. It's just going to take me more practice to be able to do it. Anybody know who that was? Philippe of France? Well, thanks for getting rid of him. I appreciate that. All right, what picture next? Picture. How about sienna beige? Beige. I'm not really paying attention to where a light source is on this, so I am just doing this. Just putting shadow where I'd like it to be. Do kind of want to make it look like it's curved, you know. I think he was seeming Jolie. Well, you lost me on that one. Concentrating. So some of you are doing dinner. If you're coloring, what are you coloring? What book? You know, all the things. How's your day so far? Let's see, you know French. Oh, huh. It's so good to know, but that's not what I meant. French. Some words. It's my husband's second language. Is it really? You just finished a page in Fairy Celebrations. Oh, Ivy. You have a picture in Ivy? You know I don't have that book. And also, I don't even have the book that started this whole coloring, adult coloring, The Secret Garden. I've seen it many times in like a half-price books, but I look in it and I go, well, do I really want that? It's what bothers me is the pages are dark. Now maybe newer editions aren't dark like that. So y'all can tell me. Someone says that a jolly picture, they are usually a beautiful picture. Oh, cool. Oh, that's so nice, nice, Yana. Oh, in The Secret Garden, the first, um, blah, 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 Johanna Basford book. The pages are, I don't have one here to show you, but you see how this page is white? Well, that book, the pages are, well, they're kind of like this. I'm not sure you can see that as well, but you can see the difference. They're probably not this color, but just to contrast the two when I say dark. You don't mind the creamier pages? That's fine. It's, you know, since the pages are so thick in there, I could see myself using paint on the top of it instead of colors. Oh, I've got a crick in my back. Ew, no. All right. Crick. Now I'll take the light umber. And we'll get darker. Oh, I need to sharpen. Oh, she does? Yeah. Yeah, so everybody's got different things they like, and that's good. I mean, I'm glad that there's such a variety of books, something for everyone. I mean, if it was the only book in the universe that we color in, of course I would get it. I do have some tone tan paper and some tone gray. Back when I really should get back into it. I was doing drawing. The guy I was watching, Scott Myers, he's here on YouTube. Some of the sessions he would use different color of paper and even a different texture of paper, and sometimes someone would comment, well, I've only got white paper, what do I do? And he would say, oh, well, you can still do that, it's just maybe you're not going to get the same effect as he was getting. But anyhow, so I still have those, and I haven't printed. That's an interesting, intriguing idea. Print something. Make sure that it goes through my printer. Print a PDF on that, and just play around with it. It is. Yeah. I'd go for a kid's book over that, or draw on the sidewalk with chalk. I like the Desert Storm paper. Oh. Tan-tone pages on tan-tone paper. That you'll have to explain to me. I don't actually remember where I put them, but there is a video on my channel from last year where there's probably a couple of them where I show what I did for that month, and I've got some of my drawings in there. If you want to go see them, I was pretty excited about getting back into drawing and not worrying so much about different things. I really liked how he taught, and I wish that all art teachers would do that. Teach like he did. What's interesting about Scott Meyer is that he went to college for painting, and that's what his degrees are in. But he draws too, and he had a series called Drawing Together. And I really liked him because if he made a mistake, well, not in the sense of, oh, I ruined something, but made a mark on the page that he didn't like, or didn't work out like he thought, he would tell you. He would say, well, this didn't work out so well, so here's what I'm going to do to fix it. And so he was totally very, what's the word, humble. He's a humble guy. So I had planned on going back through his earlier episodes of that and drawing everything he did, but I got into coloring more and just kind of abandoned that idea. for better or for worse. Now I think I'll go back to yeah, Kenny, I hear you. I actually bought I bought another set of pencils. Was I using this before? The Merc, yeah. I wanted to get a little darker here. And I don't know when they're coming. But my reasoning, my reasoning behind it was that they are different than anything else I have. I may end up sending them back. It was kind of an accident buying them because I thought there was another review your order page before I pressed the button, and I probably wouldn't have pressed it. But then it suddenly said, "Thank you for your order." And I said, "Oh no! I ordered something." Angela keeps saving you'll have in no time. Yeah. You can't stop buying paint. Yeah, well, you know, they will be there when you're ready to go back to drawing. Jennifer, it'll be all right. I keep just building color on here. I'm probably going to go one darker on this one. Going to pull out the dark brown. Already applied it. Whoopee! Whoopee! I just need the 100 set, Kenny, because I have the pastels already. Oh, you must be talking about a different set. The far brown is sand. Yeah, I love it. Sure. I think I went through so. That's right. I've gotten mostly my next rabbit hole is oil. Yeah, you told me about that. Your next rabbit hole is oil. Gosh, I wish that we lived close together because I have a bunch of oil somebody gave me, and it would cost an arm and a leg to send it through the mail because it's heavy. Yeah, when I found the treasure of my polychromos, I wasn't going to buy any and just be content with the 12 until this lady put a bunch. She was a former art teacher, and she had to get rid of a bunch of stuff. And am I in the center? Good. So I saw that she had those, and she said, "Oh, here's the price." And I'll say, I'll be down there. First I asked her if she could send them through the mail, and she said, "No, I won't send them through the mail," which, you know, now looking back on it, that I can completely understand why she said that. One thing, they're expensive pencils, and another, they could get lost, and it would cost too much to send in the mail. Now, the money I spent on gas and buying lunch out, maybe it would have been less expensive for her to send them through the mail. I don't know. But it's okay, because when I got there, she had a bunch of other stuff. She had a hoo-hoo markers and some Copic stuff and some markers I don't even use them because I guess I'm afraid to use them. Is these Touch. I'm like, wow, these are expensive. I only have 3 Copics. I do have the, I forgot what Copics they were. They're like the Cheerio or something like that. But these are the only actual Copics I got from her. And I know each one is probably worth, 2 coloring books or a big coloring book or something. Anyway, so along with all that, she just kept throwing out stuff to me. She would throw me the acrylic. She said, "You want some acrylic paint? Here's some acrylic paint." "Oh yeah, how about some oil? Here, would you take this oil?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll take it, whatever." If I didn't use it, I could give it away to somebody. So I guess she saw how interested I was in art altogether, and she just said, "Here, take it all." Hobby Lobby had a clearance on acrylic. Do they? Are they coming out? Is it with their own brand, or is it with some of the other stuff? Some of the other brands? If it was their own brand, I wonder if... Well, it could be with the well-known brands, too. It could be that they're getting rid of either their line or not selling the major... Sorry, it's hard to think in color at the same time. I mean, it's hard to talk in color. See, I told you. Let's see. Theirs and professional. Okay. I wonder if that means that they're getting rid of the paint. You said they're clearance. I suppose it could be they're making room for new lines of each of those. I don't know. Did I use this one here? Yeah. Ooh. I'm not liking how that's... Alright, do you think I've worked on this thing enough? I think I'm going to... This is the full blender. Oh, speaking of blenders, the Grizzeye. I was kind of hoping they would eventually put it on Amazon. They may or may not. If they don't, then I'll order it from them straight. Yeah. I mean, they're not just the paints themselves, but brushes of all kinds. One of them was a great big old brush. It wasn't even opened. Look at that. I mean, I wouldn't use this in a coloring book, but it's crazy. She also, if I had known what these were, I would have taken all the ones she had. But she had the Coloring Heaven books. And this one, I wanted this one because it's, like dragons. And I don't like the creepy looking dragons. Like, that one's creepy. This one's okay. I know, I'd have to zoom out to show you. maybe. Yeah, this doesn't have the dragon in it that I really want. Here's her work in this. She actually wrote out what she... Yeah, look at that. See, she wrote down what she used. So, is there a coloring haven and a coloring heaven? Are those two different books? Or is it the same thing? This one is from... I'm trying to see what year this was. Doesn't give a year. Creative Haven. Okay, so yeah, that's probably why I did. If anybody wants this, just pay the shipping and I'll send it to you. So you like my little shell? You like my shell? Coloring Haven. Yeah. It's the Coloring Haven that I like. That I would like their dragon version. I think she said she did like it. Oh, I remember what she said. This one left like a sheen of some sort on the top, and you just rubbed your paper with a napkin or whatever and it would come off. But with the grisaille didn't leave that. Is that what you said? Okay, these right here. What is this? I don't think I see anything with this in there. Awesome. I think I'm just going to color some more flowers. Well, I kind of wanted to color this. Maybe this one too. This one is more like, what kind of shell that they call that? Yeah. So, I think I would start with this one. And sorry. This is mushroom. Let's see. The shell looks great. Thank you. Sea urchin inners. Oh, okay. Miss Wilson. You like the Prisma blender? Well, I like it for Prismas for the most part. I have the other Caran d'Ache blender. It's so lightweight, but I rarely use it. I really ought to try it on different stuff to see if it works any better or different than anything else. All right, where was I? Didn't I have a dark? I need to try to use those on something. I think I'll go ahead and use this blender. Oh, it kills her hand. Yeah. Try the GB. Oh, you like, a lot of people like this one? Sorry, that's not it. It looks so much like it. Yeah, I use this one. You see, I broke it in half by accident. I've got another one I think is not broken. It's in amongst my stuff. But whenever the only way I can get these is if it comes in the pack with this one. So I mean, that's the way we all have to do it, I guess. This is Cool Gray 50. Where was my Cool Gray? No, that was the French Gray. I wasn't using that one. Oh, here's the Prisma one. I think I might just switch to the French Gray 50. Which may or may not have been a good idea. I'm sorry, I'm out of the thing. I'm out of the thing. Oh no, she's out of the thing. Uh-oh, my sister calling. Yeah, what's up? At the Petco. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Hello? Hello? What is my phone doing? Yeah, what happened? You went out. I couldn't hear you for a second. Oh, I see. That's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry that y'all had to go through that. Oh, that was your idea? Oh, well, Steve said it was Daddy. I'm actually live streaming. You keep going in and out too. Why don't you get somewhere where it's not. Well, it keeps going in and out. Bye. Sorry, y'all. Insert Jeopardy music. Yes. I was trying to get her off. I should send her my schedule. All right. I teach during this time of day. Usually send a text to make sure I'm not. And my live streams are this time of day. She sounded a little exasperated at me, so when I get off here, I'll call her back. I'm not sure where I'm trying to get with this. I'm sorry. This the one I used before was French Gray 90 and then black. I'm using the black. I'm trying to get this shell color. It's not working very well. I know you can. That's why I was very non-specific with my answers to her. So I don't mind that you heard some. I just keep using these different browns until I'm satisfied. But I can always mute myself next time too, if I need to be more specific. They had a, that's pretty good. It was too funny. They had a grease fire a few days ago. Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. And they didn't handle it as well as they didn't handle it well. They didn't do what they needed to do, and it's there was a lot of white dust all over their house or their apartment. So anyway, it's all going to be okay, but it's just it's going to take time to get it back to where it needs to be. And now they know the right thing to do if that happens again, so all right. I think I like it. I think I like it. Do I really like it? I like it enough. This was seashell pink. So I'm just using all those same colors. Oh, look here. It's another little crab. I didn't even notice. He's so cute. I think I'm going to... Wait a minute. That's a different kind. This one is inside a shell. Ooh. What should I color him? Oh, they're not. Yeah. what happened was that there was panic, and then there was, out came a fire extinguisher shot from a far away spot, which what's the word I'm looking for? Which resulted in, like, it snowed in their house, in their apartment. Yeah. Oh, thank you. But it's all okay now. That's almost done. They're almost done cleaning everything up. So this little guy right here, what should I color him? What sort of crab is he? We've got this crab down here. And then we've got this little guy. Do I want to color him the same color as this one or something different? I think my video's very behind, which is weird. Have I been on 3 hours now? Oh, I forgot to record myself. 9:15ish to 11. Oh, that's 2 hours. Two and change. That'd be so fun to color that little guy. All right, I'm gonna do this one in a blue color. Not sure I want to use that. I've got all these different bluish colors. So I'm going to start with the Saxy Blue. My neighbor had one when I was living in the apartment. He threw water on it and it got really hot. Yeah. Yay, I'm glad you're back, Connie. So what they needed to have done was to turn the oven off and then maybe gotten closer to it with the fire extinguisher instead of so far away. But I think turning off the oven would have been the first thing to do, because when they called the police, and the fire department came, but the policeman, when he came, he used a fire extinguisher, a smaller one. He turned off the oven for one, and then he used the fire extinguisher. Yeah, it's pretty limited. It's these two. Woo, let me get them in the right place. Yeah, these two cards. We have card 88 and 83. Limited, yes, but I'm also utilizing the different shades of those colors, and I threw in the black, and what else did I throw in there? I threw another color in there. I can't remember now, but anyway, so limited, but more shades. I don't know, more shades of those colors. Well, when I follow somebody or when I use one of the cards, it gives me ideas on what I can use, and I might want to use that again for something else. so it's kind of fun. I'm not sure I want to use this peacock blue. Well, maybe it'll be okay. I wonder if I can use this one. Thanks. You're welcome, Pickle. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna use this slate gray to go over these lines. I think that's what I'm doing. It seems to be I thought I had another blue, a lighter one. Anyway, I'm just going to go back over that with the Saxy blue from the Brute Funeral Macarons. Just to give something different in there. Bye, Kenny. Thanks for coming. Does Connie or Shannon come on at noon in a little bit? Since they changed, I've forgotten who's where and what's what. Who, what, where, why, how. Not me. Connie. Okay. It was the Thursday that you switched times, right? But then Connie's gonna go kind of on a break. Sienna, Beige Sienna. I'm so not in the center. Apologize. We did not change days. We were both still on the days we had been on. Oh, okay. Right. You changed times though, like, I don't know. There was some point you changed times. I don't remember. Maybe you went back. Whatever it is, I'm glad the both of you are on at all. I really enjoy your streams. Okay, yeah. I got it right then on that part. So, let's see. Have you ever noticed whenever you give your number out, even on a nice website, that you Sorry, I was looking at something. That you end up getting spam calls right after you've done that? My Wi-Fi now is horrid, so I'm behind by 5 minutes. Oh, no problem. Thanks for coming to Maryland. I appreciate it. Hi, Emily. Emily, do you stream? I guess you do. What? Do I not? Am I not? Oh, go to her channel. Okay, so you have a channel. Awesome. I don't know if I'm subscribed over there or not. I do apologize. All right. So I'm going to look at this one real quick, and I think we're gonna make it like almost all this one color. Except for a little bit of the lighter color. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. Here's my white, Prisma white. Uh-oh, what did I do? What did I do? No. Go off. Thank you. I just have to say this computer is fabulous, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Y'all made me feel so welcome. Aw, you're so sweet. Hey, Mona. Well, if you ever do, let us know. I'm going to use the white here. I'm experimenting. I think that sufficiently looks different from the other one. That's cool. There's so many. My pups supper happy. I'm home with her today instead of swimming at our local high school car troubles. Ooh. So many frogs sitting on the giant float mat that is in the water. Too funny. Yana, I wish that you could take a picture of that and post it somewhere. Sure, we just popped in to let you know until. Oh. Yep. Everybody's awesome. I think maybe I'll go ahead and end. But thanks everybody for coming. And let's see. Do you want me to finish this page off camera or do most of it off camera and leave a little bit on Friday? So I kind of am liking that because, except for today, I didn't do that. I went ahead and finished this because I said I was going to. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for coming. I think that's what I'll do. I'll finish most of this and then finish a little bit on camera and start another page. So, yeah, I'll see y'all over at Connie's. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for coming in and being patient with me at the beginning to remember what I did before. And, yep, I only had to do one thing, and that was cool. You too, Mona. Thank you. Thank you, Connie. I'll see you at your stream. Thanks, Coloring for the joy of it. Bye.